The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On play action, Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 75 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
McManus lining up for the extra point.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Not much there, only a yard.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Courtland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's the All-Pro Von Miller who came in to belt him behind the line. First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Rodgers. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's going to go down again. Jarrell Casey able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, block. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Broncos will extend their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 21-0.
To kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead. Force everything even.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To To throw, it's Rodgers. Complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. On third down, here's Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. But it's going to be 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers right back to Williams, and this time he's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards.
At the 2-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Packers get a score closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Packers 7. Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to come on, set.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Locke. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. This from 42 yards out. The kick by McManus is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. This one complete on the slant route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
16 yards.
Rodgers again now. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The veteran tight end, Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. Rodgers now on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Rodgers, and that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, but now it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And a good tackle there right around the 30, stops him short of the 1st down. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And the former Colorado Buffalo, Crosby, puts this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
A gain of
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. First down carry, it's Williams. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They run it again with Williams.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
4. And it's 3rd down.
It's Williams on the catch. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Lewis. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Allen Lazard there to make the grab. And the Packers are back within a score. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
Good. Makes the score Broncos 24, Packers 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going with Lindsey. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Caught by Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 13 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
24-24. Mason Crosby to kick off.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And that It bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Block now to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Locke working out of the gun. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
Jarrell Casey.
Again, it's Jones. 1st down and much more here for Jones as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
44-yard line. A gain of 14. And a Packer 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
3. 1st down, Green Bay.
Back to the ground, this time to Jones. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go again to Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Broncos take over.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check 3. Under 10.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, alert 3. Watch the safety creep. You go tight. You go dog. You got tight right there.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
6-yard line.
To throw is Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Rodgers to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now a first down carry by Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Rodgers. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes this one back into the end zone.